we doing bad. The DB market or the cornerback market is very strange, but I would say that the Cowboys may have to consider looking into this. Eagles are releasing 6-time Pro Bowler cornerback Darius Slay, per sources from Adam Schefter. Now, cup of coffee is the thing that I've been saying for a long time. And don't shank me with the butter knife. And this is not us trying to campaign and say, okay, now we want sloppy seconds. But this is a very tangible thing because the Cowboys, outside of Deron Bland, you don't want to run Booth back. And I like my guy, Josh Butler, but he's coming off of an injury, and we hope all is well. So we got to slowly integrate him back into the folds, right? And then you think about Trayvon Diggs, bone to bone on his knees. He's going to be a minute before he get a chance to play again. And Troy Pride, he showed us a glimpse of promises, but it's not enough. And then last but not least, Carson's is a situation whereas you would say, man, the dude had a terrible, horrid first year, whether it's coverage or run defense or what have you, and passer rating when allowed was really, really crazy, 125, and yards per reception was like at 15. Those are horrid numbers, and granted, he was a rookie, and not anyone can go into the system as a rookie, thrusted in, handling number 2 wide receivers, sometimes 1, to come out unscathed, right? And I don't even have to pull up Booth for what he did. It's a lot of red areas, right? And it's not his fault, right? And he himself passer rating allowed when targeted, 157.1. And that's almost damn near perfect. You can close your eyes and say, yeah, to Allah. And he won't come down with the ball, right? Average yards per reception, 17.8. Just imagine that, you know. And when we look at what Old Man River, the 34-year-old Darius Slay, who got him a Super Bowl ring, played in 2 Super Bowls, by the way, you have to start saying to yourself, all right, at some point, we need some help. We need some veteran leadership on this team, and I hate the green machine over there, but at 34, at his age, he didn't allow 157.1. He didn't allow over 15 or 17 yards per catch. He is, by far, will be a good situation for the Cowboys to pick up if he give us some dog water, dirt cheap type of contract, to pick that up and still go into the draft and draft a cornerback. But the Cowboys, by it being the way that it is, the Cowboys are in a weird situation because of this one little fact right here. We are razor blade thin at DB or at cornerback. I would love for Jordan Lewis to come back on his team, sign him, and re him up, but he's going to be inside the slot. If you play him on the outside, that's cool. But it still will be a hole at DB, right? So we going to look at the first pick, with the 12th overall pick, do you draft a DB there? In the second round, do you draft a DB there? In the third, we don't have that 4th. So we've been banging on the table, Cowboys, let's go get a running back, or let's go get another wide receiver, or let's go get a linebacker or an interior defensive tackle guy. Well, if I say that, then you still need to have a DB. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And when I look down this list of available DBs, there's not names on this list that you would say, okay, let's give the form for this guy, right? We are in a bad situation, baby. But when you look at Slay's numbers compared to what we had last season, you know, it's very good far as that. So with all of that being said, the Cowboys are in a very unique situation. I would say this: leave no stone unturned. bring him in for a cup of coffee. Let's see what can shake out from here. Because if we continue to do this same thing over and over again, it could be us with a very big hole at DB. So Cowboys, figure out a way to get Slay on your team. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. Or at least see what he got. If not, I think he'd probably go to the Detroit. And I hate that this will be the situation that whenever there's an open vacancy at a spot, the Cowboys' name will be lumped in. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's get it. DC for life, not for short. Peace.